Morning Bellzer, it's time for our morning announcements. I'm Claire.
And I'm Madeline.
And we're your anchors for BTV.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Today is Wednesday, May 11th. It is National Twilight Zone Day.
Today's lunch menu is brunch for lunch,
Pepperoni calzone,
Italian chef salad,
variety deli sandwich or wrap,
baked apples.
and tri-taters.
In today's news, President Obama will be the first sitting president to visit Hiroshima, where the atomic bomb was dropped. Here's CNN with more info.
This is a trip the president has been wanting to make since he first took office. On his very first visit to Japan back in 2009, he said he'd be honored to have the opportunity to visit Hiroshima or Nagasaki. And now that his presidency is winding down, the White House thought this was a good time to come. The aim of the visit, which he'll be making with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in conjunction with the G7 meeting, is to highlight nuclear nonproliferation. The president has been talking since he first took office about the goal of a world without nuclear weapons, acknowledging it's going to take some time, but that's an important goal. And what better place to deliver that message than Hiroshima? The president has also, of course, talked about the fact that the U.S., as the only country that has ever used a nuclear weapon, has a special moral responsibility to lead in this effort. So those are some of the things he'll be touching on when he visits Hiroshima. Zane?
And I think that the U.S. has never apologized for Hiroshima, and the White House is making it clear that he has no plans to.
That's right. This is not about an apology. The president has been accused of acting as the apologist in chief around the world, specifically, for instance, with his speech in Cairo to the Middle East, to the Middle Eastern world several years ago. And the White House is very sensitive to this idea that he's apologizing. Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes wrote a post about this trip on the website Medium, and he said this is not about revisiting the decision to use nuclear weapons at the end of World War II. The president instead, when he speaks there at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, is going to be giving a forward-looking vision of how the U.S. can work in the world, and of course U.S. and Japanese relations, which have strengthened and built since the end of World War II.
A large storm system went through Oklahoma and Arkansas on Monday, causing almost 20 tornadoes that destroyed or damaged multiple buildings and vehicles. 2 people were killed, several others were injured, including 6 people who were trapped under fallen debris.
Scientists recently found a new dinosaur in Antarctica. Here's CNN with more info.
And now to Tamara with a sports and weather update.
Today's weather would be a high of 81 degrees and a low of 63 degrees. Sports fact: a soccer ball is made of 32 leather plates and held together by 632 stitches. Today, 7th grade softball has a game against Noblesville, and 7th grade baseball has a game against Fall Creek Valley. Track and field has a home game against Fall Creek Valley also. All games start at 5. Good luck, Bruins. Now here's an interview with one of our baseball players.
Stuff like that, and pitchers sometimes, because you control the game basically, because you decide how fast it goes or how slow it goes. One. Someone hit one last night. He was big. He was like 6'2". I like hitting because it gives you a chance to run and like get on base and score for your team, and it makes you feel kind of happy inside, kind of. Then in the field you can make plays and you support your team by getting outs and letting them win. My team's pretty good. We don't work amazingly well together, and we don't have the greatest attitude about the game. Because last night when the person hit their home run, everybody's head went down. It was really depressing, and we just didn't really try our hardest last night. And we need to work together more and get ready for the game together.
Thank you, Tamara.
Ms. Coble would like to invite students to stop in the library for free books. Come by and see if there is a book you would like to own from a large selection of choices. Again, there is no cost to you. The library is switching to a new system, so this is the first time books have been available for students to take. Don't miss out.
Also for Ms. Coble, there are many books still out that need to be returned for us to use next year. Please return all books and pay all fines immediately. 8th graders, all fines will follow you to the high school, so please take care of them this week.
Now here's Ms. Trotter with a yearbook announcement.
Yesterday through an email from our yearbook company that they are sending us an extra 25 yearbooks that I can now sell. So we have yearbooks that you can purchase, and you will want to purchase these. We have videos from almost every sport, from all the performing arts areas. We have videos from various classes like art, Project Lead the Way. We have a ton of videos linked to our yearbook, and you will not want to miss out on all the pictures, as well as a place for your friends to sign their autographs and give you information before summer. So please check out a form outside of my office, or just bring me the cash and I will fill out the form for you. It's not a big deal. Save up and make sure you get a yearbook. They will be on sale from now until the end of the year. Thanks. Back to our anchors.
There are a few slots left for the 8th grade trip to Chicago. Sign up. There are a few slots left for the 8th grade trip to Chicago. Sign up soon. If you have signed up, please get your payment immediately or risk losing your spot on the trip.
Next week is the final movie night of the year. They will be playing the movie The Fifth Wave. The event is free and snacks only cost $1. Check out the posters in the hall for more information.
Here's today's interesting fact. Australia is the richest source of mineral sands in the world.
On this day in history, in 1981, Bob Marley died.
Our quote of the day is, "Great things never come from comfort zones."
Have a great day, Bruins!